guys, it's Jazz1122 here, and this reading is for the Tauruses out there for August 24th through August 30th. I would like to say thank you guys so much for your likes, your comments, and to all my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. If you would like a reading from me, all that information will be down below. And with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay, Taurus, let's see what's going on with you. We have South Node Life Debts. This lets me know that there is some unfinished business in terms of you and someone else. But we'll see what else is going on. Yeah, we have Sun and Spirit. So someone is wanting to talk to you. I don't see no swords yet, but we'll see. But either way, this person is in the spirit too. They may want to work things out with you, address what has happened. The sun also represents like illumination. I feel like they want to bring you clarity. Maybe things just kind of ended quickly with this individual. They really didn't explain to you why. But I feel like they want to explain why they acted the way that they did. And it could go either way, if you even care or you don't. Some Taurus is probably like, I don't even care. Okay, we have the solar eclipse revolution. Yeah, this person is wanting to change how things have been. Also, this person may have grown up during that time as well. I feel like this person wants to take more ownership of what has happened between you two. They may have avoided responsibility in the past, and they kind of placed a lot of things on you that wasn't really nothing you could have done to make it better. It was actually their decisions. Maybe you decide to talk to this person and be like, listen, I can't be with no one who doesn't take responsibility for themselves, or at least be self-aware, you know, because I'm not going to keep. This person may have had baggage too. Maybe they had legal troubles, money problems. Maybe that's another reason why you left, because you started to see that their life wasn't progressing. But let's see. South Node Life Debts here. Yeah. 4 of Wands. Somebody's wanting to reunite with you, Taurus, here. And this is the before. If you notice, this picture is very similar to the 4 of Wands, but it's from farther away. So this person is looking at this, but you may not see it yet because they're kind of far away, but they see you. I feel like they have their eyes on what they want to do, and that's coming back home. Also, Taurus, they watching you live your best life. They watching you over there. Maybe you got a whole bunch of friends, family. Maybe you've been going out a bit more, being more successful. So this person is just watching like, dang. Well, I can't blame them for that, because that was totally my bad. 4 of Wands, yep. They want this family with you. 10 of Wands and 4 of Wands. This person realized how happy they were in the past, and that's unfortunate. That's why I just tell people, don't push people away, because it's like, recognize and appreciate what you have in the moment, because this person knew that they had a good thing, but they took it for granted, and maybe that was the problem. Well, I feel like that was the problem. They stopped putting in work. They felt like they conquered everything, and that's not true. In my opinion, I feel like as relationships go on, they actually get more fragile. Because think about it, in some way, you know, you get used to each other, then you guys don't really have that new spark, and then you start arguing about things, and then, you know, that's where a lot of relationships can fall apart. Not everybody makes it just because they've been together for years. Some people been together for years and it's been dysfunctional the whole time, but they don't want to break up and say, you know, that is over. But they genuinely had something good with you, and they didn't appreciate it. No wonder they got the spirit and everything. 10 of Cups. See? Man. Could have been a third party. Could have been some other person. Maybe with one of these people, they were still talking to maybe their child's parent, because it's 3 cups here, and maybe you said to this person, it's still unfinished business. So I feel, Taurus, you felt like they cared about you, yeah, but it was still unfinished business, which you was correct with this 3 of Cups. So by you separating yourself was actually a good idea, because this person was still going to try to figure out how to do both or something. I feel like this person tried to have their cake and eat it too, and it just fell all apart. They didn't have the third party. I feel like if they did go back to that person, they thought it was like, okay, well, I mean, I lost the Taurus, I guess I'll go back. But then it's like it couldn't even work, right? I would like to just share a story with you guys, like, of a situation like that. I realized there was this one situation in high school, I actually learned this lesson. It was like when my first boyfriend cheated on me, right? When he cheated on me, I realized he talked to another girl. And that other girl, well, actually, it was a grown woman, and she had kids. And that's, maybe that's another story for another day, but nonetheless, what pushed them together was the problems that me and him were having. So it made her look better. It gave the grass is greener on the other side, right? Effect, right? So I remember when I went over his house and I was going to talk to him, and I said, hey, I knew he told me he cheated on me, But I was like, okay, well, if we can just leave, the past in the past, because I was with this person for, how high school relationships was, but it was like 3 years. So I was just like, you know what? I felt like the older woman kind of took advantage of the situation. So I was like, well, if you're done being with other people. And he was like, I love her. But the truth was, he didn't love her. But to be honest, what the point I'm getting to is too, we got into an argument, and the last words he said to me was, get the F out, don't come back. Because I was arguing like I couldn't believe you loved her, but he didn't love her. It was the fact that we were having problems that made her look better. So guess what? He dropped her. He did. Because he couldn't go back to what it was, because he realized what made that third party was the other person. It was me. I realized how powerful that is. So I say that to say this, Taurus, that could have been the situation. If somebody has you in the third party, they left, it wasn't the same, because what pushed that third party together was problems somewhere. Either when they were getting arguments with you because you wanted to hold them to a standard and they didn't want to. Maybe they went to this person because it was easy and convenient. But they knew what was the real the whole time. But they didn't want to work for it. Let's see. Sun and Spirit. Yeah. 3 of Wands. They may decide to write you a long message too. Or this person is rereading the last words that you sent to them. You may not believe it, but for some Tauruses, somebody still has the old text messages and they read them. And it's just like, dang, look at his face like, man, I completely messed that up, man. It's not till you out of a situation till you really see what was going on in the situation for some people. 3 of Wands, yup. Stressed out. 9 of Swords is feeling guilty because they know they messed up. Because I feel like not only did you break things off with them, this other person, they didn't even want to talk to them no more. It didn't even feel right because they lost their home. Was it worth it? This person made a foolish risk. They didn't think one day it would come to an end, but it did. And now they send their 9 of Swords. Let's see, why is the 9 of Swords here? Yup. Because they want to offer you a cup. Look at the fish. Look at the lady's face. It's like, I don't know. Like, what? Why is there a fish in the cup? Like, what are you doing? This person knows that you will look at them kind of sideways. Like, wasn't you happy with the third party? You acted like being here and building a stable foundation was so hard, right? But they realized that. They realized things worth having is worth working for. They aren't easy. They realized they did go to the easier option, but look how dry this table was. Nothing was prospering out of that situation at all. So Taurus, if you felt like you did anything wrong, especially if you was in a third party, you did what you were supposed to do. Walk away. You know, many people don't have the strength to walk away. They'll sit there in the third party just hoping somebody picks them. Like, why would you want to treat yourself like that? Like, why, if you don't put yourself as a priority, why should someone else? So it's like, but I get the other logic because I've done it. It sounds good in your mind. It's like, because in your mind it's like, I love this person, but then what you're saying is I love this person more than I love myself. And that's a violation. How many times, the times that we love somebody more than we loved ourselves, it ended or they betrayed us? Solar eclipse. We have 6 of Swords. Yeah, this person is moving towards you. And they're reaching their hand out. Maybe, you know, some Tauruses may decide to get on the boat. Other Tauruses may decide to just look at their cup like this and don't say nothing. So I see 2 different types of Tauruses here. Let's see. 6 of Swords. We have the 4 of Cups. Yeah. Look, I told you, Taurus. Remember that third party, right? Look, sitting there. This was that other person. They didn't want that. It wasn't the same no more. They was focusing on the 3 of Cups. Because it wasn't the same without you there. This person needed to figure out what they wanted because they was playing with people's emotions. So to be honest, they didn't really love that person like that either. They just were trying to split themselves and to not be vulnerable with anyone while having people be vulnerable. And guess what? That's why you end up 9 of Swords. Because what you put out, you get back. 4 of Cups. Yeah, they're on their way, Taurus. I don't really see much like a Page of Swords or anything. I feel like this is mostly them getting the spirit with the Sun here. So it could be, I'm feeling Libra season. I said this during another reading. I feel like Libra season is going to be a lot more people coming together during Libra season. So this could be things getting organized right now. And you could, during Libra season, hear from this person. So, Taurus, I hope you guys appreciate this reading. And I catch you guys next week.